Guys, we got 3 days until the biggest goddamn Smash event goes down. The hype train, this is the hottest I've ever felt this bitch. It's so freaking live right now, and the excitement is through the roof. Everyone's losing their mind over this whole thing. My phone's going off, man. That's how you know people are hype, man. But anyways, guys, of course, with me in these Final Destination videos, I have people who have a really big opinion on Smash, are big in the scene, and today, the person that's with me, he doesn't really need an introduction at all. You all know this man. Maybe you know him by his many different names. We got the Hoo-Ha Master. We got the Sinister Sheik. We got the first place Fiend. We got the top dog, the MVP, my boy. We got ZeRo in the goddamn building, man. What's going on, bro?
How's it going, Etika? Nice to see you as always, man. What an introduction, WWE.
Hey, man, you know me. Everything's got to be over the top, dude. That's the way we do things over here, right?
Right.
Oh, man. But, dude, what are your thoughts on the announcement, man? Like, first off, just starting off with Cloud, first off. Like, what were your impressions on him when he first got revealed, man?
I mean, he definitely seems like... Here's the thing. Every trailer makes every character look really good because you only see them hitting people. You don't really see their options or their lag or anything. So it's really hard to judge whether he's good or not. I can tell that he does have the mechanic with the bar that can potentially be really crazy good or maybe not as good as we think. So that's like a gamble. For example, when Little Mac came up in the trailer, everybody was like, "Oh, he looks broken." I mean, now look at where he is now.
Yeah, I know.
And then Rosalina's trailer was like really underwhelming, but she was like ridiculous, you know. So it's like you never really can know how characters are going to turn to be. The good thing though is that he's coming up soon, and I mean we'll be able to test. I mean I'm pretty sure within the first week, I mean people like me and Nara are gonna like play the character a lot and be like, okay, we have a better opinion of it. But if he ends up being really good, we'll know for sure from the beginning. And like when Ryu came out, everybody was like, okay, this character's pretty good. Like I played him like 1 day and I was like, okay, this character's pretty good.
You knew just from 1 day, like touching Ryu, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, you can just tell by like their moves, their strength, it's just everything, just the way the character flows and everything.
Yeah, and you know, considering how many characters you've had your hands on, man, like I guess at this point you kind of got this thing where you just know right away. So with Cloud, it's kind of hard to tell, even though the footage is there. It's kind of hard to put a guess on where he would stand with the tiers, or.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Yeah, the way you can define a character on the tier list is based on their frame data. Like frame data is like how basically all the moves are defined in frames, and a frame is 1/60 of a second. So for example, if I say Mario's up smash is 10 frames, random example, not true, then you can tell, oh, Mario's up smash comes out on 1/6 of a second, right? So you can kind of have like an idea in your head like how quick moves are in reality. And like in real people terms. So you know, frame data, how reliable you can get KOs, how reliable you can rack up damage, their recovery, how they fare off in matchups. For example, maybe Cloud is really good against like all the mid tiers or high tiers, and then when he comes down to like the best characters, he struggles really much. So then he ends up being at a certain point. It all comes down to that. But I mean, if the character is obviously really good, really strong, and he will probably just beat almost anybody. Because, you know, characters like Sheik, Zero Suit, or Ryu or Rosalina, they do good against everybody.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter who it is. They just do good. So, yeah, kind of.
And I was struggling with the Sheik today too, man. Like, God, one option that I just struggle with so much is this: whenever they do like basically off of shield, Sheik just goes into a jab like instantly, man. I struggle with that. So I mean, I hear what you say. I'm hoping that Cloud is viable in somewhat of a similar sense, although probably not. He doesn't really he'll be like a super fast character.
I mean,
what the trailer
if
like.
Cloud is like top 5, I can see myself using him in tournament or something like that. So.
Oh snap! Here we go, man. You hear somebody replace the Shulk, man? Let's go. Oh man, but dude. So of course now with the technical stuff already talked about, we need to talk about the hype, man. Like, so what are your thoughts on the ballot? Who did you vote for, dude?
I voted for Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Hey, my boy. Yeah, no, you know what? I feel like that's actually extremely possible.
Yeah. Because
a lot of people are saying maybe 2 Square Enix reps won't happen, but considering Sora has Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out, big game.
I think it's very likely Sora will join because 1, he was mildly popular in the in the Valley, and also the fact that Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out. And I think they put Cloud in the game because Final Fantasy VII Remake, and they kind of wanted like a WTF character, like, oh my god, Sunny character, like who would expect this, right?
Oh god.
Exactly, like I would have never expected that. So now that they floodgates are open, because if Nintendo can get a character from Sunny, then it literally means that anybody in the world is literally applicable, because now we can get anybody. Like at this point we have Sonic, and we have Pac-Man, we have Mega Man, we have Cloud. So it's like from third party or other companies, you know, it's like anybody can just come. And Kingdom Hearts has been a game that's been on Nintendo consoles before. With the DS games, and also the fact that it's very popular character, very recognizable character, family friendly too. He has a good image. It's not like Sora is like a Silent Hill character that obviously they're not gonna put in Smash Brothers. Sora has like magic and can jump, can do anything. So making a moveset out of him that is not like
it'd be so easy.
Yeah, like he fits perfectly. Like you can just make him like a magic swordsman that differs from Robin. Maybe you can add some physical stuff. He has so many things that he can do, and he will look really cool and fit into the ridiculousness that is Smash Brothers universe. And another interesting thing is the fact that because Kingdom Hearts is coming out soon, that they can just tie it to that, the hype and everything. It will just make sense. Like everything just falls into place with him.
Let's not forget Street Fighter V or Ryu either.
Yeah, exactly. So like I'm hoping, I'm crossing my fingers for Zora from Kingdom Hearts. I think that will be really cool. I'll be pretty hyped.
I think so too, man. And you know, going into more of a casual side of things, like, you know, there's obviously a lot of memorable characters from the series. They can make a lot of, you know, maybe they can add like some trophies to the game as well too from the series, man. They have so many ideas from Kingdom Hearts, and you're right, he fits perfectly, dude. This dude has so many moves. I mean, a lot of the games that you mentioned and the ones on the DS, I played a lot of those when I was younger too. Like I really can't remember the name but they were a while ago. But I mean, a lot of great spin-off titles on the DS, man. He definitely makes sense. The more I think about it. Yeah, no,
he just makes sense, and it's just a matter of waiting now. Anything can happen in the Smash Direct, and it's their last one too. So we're gonna be hit with all the surprises. They're probably scheming like big surprises that we're gonna freak out for like a while for, because it's the last one. Makes me wonder if this is the last time they'll patch the game competitively too as well. So obviously, you know, depending on how certain characters get buffed or nerfed, then the tier list will be, you know, I mean, the game will be much more solidified, because, you know, for the top players, we don't really practice our characters as much as we usually do, because we never know if they're gonna get nerfed or not, you know?
Yeah, we're always kind of scary.
Yeah, we're always practicing like all the characters too as well. But, you know, if this is the last patch or the confirmed last patch, then we can just go all in or all out with tricks and everything, because, you know, we don't. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It doesn't matter anymore. So
yeah, he made it clear that he didn't want a game that would be stretched out for super long periods of time with patches and updates and fixes here and there. So I mean, if this truly is the final version of Smash Bros. And we get one final patch, do you think that this patch could potentially be something as big as the last one with how shield mechanics were changed and other things like that?
Dude,
or is it, yeah, I know, it's so unpredictable.
Dude, they can do anything. Like, the moment they added shield stun, made me realize they can just change the game mechanics like that. Maybe they'll add more shield stun. Maybe they'll do who knows? They can do literally anything. So at this point, it's just a matter of just being prepared, just waiting. Good thing I've been practicing so many characters in this game that I'm not exactly only tied to one character only. That's the good thing I've developed in my game. But obviously, the patches are always scary. Good thing that one of my main characters has been nerfed so many times that I will expect not another one.
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, that's one thing you're definitely notable for. It's being able to be so talented with multiple characters and then be able to change your approach, mix-ups. You know, the mix-up game with you, dude, it scares the hell out of me, man. Like, I don't even play competitive, dude. Like, I'm being so serious right now. But well, let me see, because there were some other things I wanted to mention too. In terms of now, one thing some of you might not know. But my man ZeRo here, he's an otaku like me, man. Like we're both about that lifestyle, dude. Now, I wanted to ask you if there's like one anime character, you know, even no matter how ridiculous or out of the way it was, one anime character that you can see in Smash Brothers, who would it be?
Ooh, one anime character. I wanted to say a swordsman. Oh, okay. You know what character will be really cool? I think so. Did you watch Sword Art Online?
I've heard a lot about it. I've seen a good amount of the episodes too, like 2 or 3.
Okay, so in one of the most current seasons, there's a character that has that's like represents like death, and I don't want to spoil too much about it. He uses a gun and a sword, and he's like really badass. I don't know. I will like
Okay.
I will like that character. I guess that will be cool.
What's the character's name?
You know, I forget the name.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, just look up gun, sword, character, anime, guys. You'll figure it out.
Hold on. Another character. Oh, a character that would be really cool would be either Phoenix Wright or Professor Layton.
Woo!
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Those will be cool.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Dude, if Phoenix Wright somehow gets in that bitch, man, you know, I'm gonna die, bro. That's it, man.
Oh, the character's called Death Gun.
Okay. All right, so Death Gun from Sword Art Online and Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright, I definitely agree. Solid choice.
Did you play any of the Layton games?
My girlfriend, she actually plays those endlessly. I haven't touched them, but she says they kind of have like the similar feel to Phoenix Wright, where you're like figuring out stuff and whatnot.
So there's this one part where like, I don't know, like Layton manages to be, in my opinion, the most badass video game character I've ever seen ever.
Really?
Yeah,
Layton?
even though he's the man who's a teacher and solves puzzles for a living, he manages to be so badass with just logic. It's just incredibly exciting, actually.
So it kind of does have that vibe of where, like, when you start figuring stuff out, like when you get down to the nitty gritty of shit, like you start to like feel hyped up, like how you doing Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
And that's the case with Professor Layton and these puzzles.
Yeah.
I know this nigga's always like, oh, the joy of solving puzzles, and it's like, I always think to myself, like, could it really be? Yo, man. But I mean, my girlfriend's addicted, so potentially I'll probably try it out. There's been a lot of people that have been asking for Layton too, man. So
honestly,
I mean,
you should probably just play Ace Attorney for your YouTube channel and just like beat the game, and then like just randomly record the hype moments, like when you're like at the very end of cases and stuff like that, and then with twists and everything, and then you just like do like reactions to all this type of. I think people will enjoy that. It will be.
No, definitely. That's the part that sucks, though. I already played the entire franchise of Ace Attorney, man. I already finished, so no first time reaction. But if the new games do come out to the United States, you know that one they have with Sherlock Holmes in it. It's like I hope that gets like localized.
That one's not
amazing.
getting localized.
No, you can't be serious, though. You know for a fact.
I read that they don't want to localize it because it has too many Japanese references and they don't really get translated well, so it ruins the game, kinda.
That's fucking sucky. Damn, I'm a little bit pissed off now. Like my girlfriend, she was super hyped about it too.
I know.
You just broke our hearts.
But I guess we're getting Ace Attorney 6.
Or we learning Japanese, bro. Oh yeah, and Ace Attorney 6, yeah. Oh man, but okay, so you got a pretty interesting perspective when it comes to the kind of characters that you want in there. Personally, me, I mean, if it was anime, I would like to see Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan, but you know, that's just a random idea. Now, in terms of the actual numbers, a lot of the fan polls that were done online, mine included, and just a lot of popularity stuff in general, it showcases these guys at the top. You got Shantae, we got Shovel Knight, and we got King K. Rool. Now, you being a super competitive player, just in terms of the characters themselves, what do you think about potentially getting one of those guys in Smash?
I mean, King K. Rool is probably going to be one of those heavy characters that don't really end up, because I don't really see a heavy, slow character like fighting Sheik or ZeRo whatsoever. So I think in terms of competitive play, he will be pretty useless. He's a fan favorite, so it will be fun to play him casually. But in terms of tournament, he wouldn't do too much. Shovel Knight, I mean, I guess maybe, depending on how he moves it is. Shantae, I don't know. That's kind of random. But I can see if you want a character that like can be strong, you want a character that's agile and strong at the same time. That's a character that can be like a good idea. Like characters like Sheik, you know, like Sheik has always been good in Smash Brothers because you know you have a character that's agile and strong at the same time. Fox is good because agile and strong. Pikachu, agile and strong. All the top tiers are fast and strong at the same time.
Hell yeah.
If you only have one of the two, you're not really that powerful. So yeah.
Exactly.
I guess a character like I think Sora can be like fast and strong at the same time.
It makes so much sense for Sora to be in this thing, man. There's so many options he has, and you know, think of the palette changes that you could use for him too. They could represent the different series that he's going through in Kingdom Hearts. It's just so many ways that they can make Sora work for this. So I mean, I'm hoping too, dude. You're hype about the 15th, right?
I'm pretty hype. I mean, everybody is. There's a lot of things that can come out. Maybe like things can be so random. Like it can go any absolute way. It's 100% unpredictable.
Yeah, I'm glad even somebody like you can admit that. Where it's like, you know, we don't really know for a fact. We gotta really wait until the day comes before we can decide.
People assume I control patches, and I'm like in DM talks with Sakurai. Like people
that's what I be thinking sometimes, man. I'm like, this dude ZeRo, he's planning the game out, man.
Yeah,
this dude knows.
Assume I'm like in cahoots with everything, and I know everything, and I know all the characters are coming out. People know all these things, but dude, I have zero contact with Nintendo whatsoever. They don't tell me anything. And they actually they make it to a point to not tell me anything out of all people too. Because
so I guess they Oh man, this dude before the Luigi nerf, this man said at one point, "I'm gonna use Luigi and get to top with tournaments just to make him get nerfed." I heard this man. But all right, ZeRo. Once again, dude, thank you for coming on, man. The 15th, it's gonna be a big day, and I'm sure everyone here appreciates your presence, dude. If you guys want to catch my boy ZeRo, you know where to go. The link in the description. Find everything there. And thanks once again, man.
No problem, man. I love your videos, man. And
no, same here, bro.
Hope to see you again, mad hype, and have Sakurai retweet it again.
Yo, man, that would be crazy. I gotta see you at an event soon too, dude.
Sakurai follow all of us in like Twitter. I mean, he obviously knows who we are. It's not like he doesn't know.
Like, yeah, especially you, man. Holy
when
crap.
I met Sakurai the first time, he didn't know me. But the second time I met him, he was like, "Oh, I meet you again, Gonzalo ZeRo-san," or something like that. He said.
What?
Yeah,
Yo.
Yeah, something like that, and I'm like, oh. I was like, oh, hi. I'll forget what I said. Back in the day, when I went to Japan, I learned a lot about Japanese, and I remember like the typical, "Hey, how's it going?" phrase and everything. So I said something like that, and then the first thing he said through a translator was like, "Don't ask me anything about game patching."
Oh my goodness, that's the first thing, really? Holy shit. He knew. He was like, "Hey, man." I mean, I don't think you would have asked anything about it anyways, but I guess he wanted to make sure.
I didn't want to ask him who was gonna nerf or who's gonna buff. I didn't want to ask him anything. I wanted to ask him what was his thought process for buffing or nerfing characters. That's it.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned that in some videos too.
I just wanted him to tell me, oh, for example, we nerf characters based on, or we buff characters based on maybe for glorious statistics, right? And plus some other factors that we can determine how the characters can be played in tournament or something. I'll be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But I don't know. I don't like the fact that it's so secretive. It makes me wonder like how it really is done. I mean, they're okay. To be honest with you, dude, they're just balancing the game. They're not like developing some secret weapon for war. So, I mean, it's not like the world's gonna be ruined if they simply go out and make a statement. Yeah, this is how we balance the game or something like that. You know, it's not a big deal.
With some patch notes, some change logs, something.
Yeah,
you know?
Something. But yeah, you know.
Hey, that's our daddy, right? Daddy Sakurai, man. That's it, bro. Anyways, guys, well, ZeRo, thank you once again, man. We definitely got to hook up at some point, dude. What's the next event you're going to be at?
I'm going to Genesis 3. You should go to that. I may be going to some other tournaments down the line. There's a lot of maybes in 2016. Not sure where I'll be going, but I mean, I'll probably definitely go to a lot of the big events. Obviously, I'm going to CEO, Evo, SmashCon.
Of course.
Yeah, all this stuff. I mean, all the tournaments are obviously going to appear next year.
Oh, hell. So we can expect to see you just as live next year as you were this year.
Yeah, just the same thing. I mean, I'll go everywhere where Smash is, like, relevant. There might be some other cool things in 2016 that we will have to go. But I think 2016 is shaping up to be even better than 2015 in terms of Smash community growth. Hopefully, it's even better of a year for me because 2015 was, like, really over the top for me. So hopefully 2016 is just as good or even better, but we'll see.
Definitely, dude. I think it will be. You know, the Smash is definitely looking up, especially with this final update, man. That's it, man. This is the crescendo. This is the biggest thing right here.
Yeah.
All there is hype. There's excitement. That's it. But all right, man. Thank you once again, ZeRo. I appreciate it, dude. Doing this last minute. Yo, man. This dude ZeRo. I hit him up so last minute. I was like, dude, wait, really quick, man. We gotta do a video. And he ZeRo, man. You're always cool to do videos with, man. You're always willing to, go out of your way, man. And I appreciate you doing that for your boy.
Hey, no problem, man. If you ever need some other collabs, let me know, man. I'm always down.
Yo, one day I'll be able to challenge you, bro. You better watch out. My Robin's coming for that ass, man. You know how I'm gonna win. She's cute as hell, right? So you aren't gonna be able to attack me because she's so pretty, man. That's how I'm gonna win my match, all right, bro? Oh man, you can't attack the waifu, bro.
Shake my hand.
All right.
Shake my hand.
Yeah.